This is HP Envy16. This is one of the best creator laptops in the market, and a spoiler alert, I loved it. Let's review. From the moment I unboxed this laptop, I knew I'm gonna love this laptop because it had one of the best feels I've ever seen in a laptop. Before starting the video, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and ring the bell icon so you won't miss our next videos. This laptop right here has all aluminum chassis, and I like it. It has a good feel and it feels luxurious. I like this feel, especially with a laptop at 1800 bucks. It's a good price for this laptop. It has good keyboard and trackpad, but I had one problem with it. It has a white keyboard, silver keyboard, and the backlight of the keyboard is white, which means you can't see this keyboard if you are using it in the bright environment, and I didn't like it. But there is a dark version of this laptop with almost black color. I like that more, and you're not gonna have this problem on that model. There is some control buttons on the function keys. I like that. There is emoji keys. There is mute switch with a light. There is a mic mute switch with a light, and there is another camera switch with light, which is good. It means it's a well-made laptop, well-made keyboard, and I liked it. So if you want to switch off your camera, you can just tap this button. Just hear the sound, which is nice. I like this feature. It means you're gonna have the best privacy because it will cover your webcam physically, which is nice. Also, the trackpad is glass here, and I liked using it. It's very tactile. I liked it, and I had no problem with it, which is nice. Speakers on this laptop are insane. You can see the speakers beside the keyboard, and there is two tweeters on the bottom of the laptop, which is nice. I like that. And overall, I can't say anything negative about this body. Just one thing, the hinge mechanism is not as good as some other laptops because they used a single point hinge. If they used 2-point hinge, there was no problem with it. But with this hinge and this heavy touch screen, you're gonna have some problems with this laptop. Overall, I like the body and chassis design, but let's talk about port selection. There is one USB Type A 3.2 Gen 2 on the right, one HDMI 2.1, two Thunderbolt 4 USB Type C ports, which is nice, and one more USB Type A 3.2 Gen 2 alongside an audio combo jack and one micro SD. I don't know why they have micro SD in this laptop, but as a creator myself, I won't use a micro SD. If I want to use micro SD on a laptop, I can just use a dongle, a converter. Not a dongle, a converter. But you can't use your SD and convert it to a micro SD just with a converter. Is this hard for companies to understand this? Also, you will get a 200-watt power cord, which is nice, and it's sleek and light. I liked it, and it's good for this kind of laptop. I expected that. In this section, I can give this laptop a 8 out of 10 score. I wanted to give it 9, but let's give it 8 because of this hinge and this micro SD port. I hate it. And let's talk about display. This laptop has one of the best displays I've ever seen, especially in this price range, $1,800. This is a 2.5K 120Hz display. It's not matte, it's glossy, but the point of this glossy screen is you're gonna have the best color accuracy available at 100% of sRGB and more than 80% of Adobe RGB, which is nice. It means you're gonna love this screen when you are working with this laptop for your video editing or photo editing workloads, which is nice. And I loved using this laptop. I edited a video myself. I edited some photos with this laptop. All of them was a great experience, and I had no problems with it. It was amazing. Also, this screen can support up to 400 nits of brightness, but this model had more, around 450, which is good. I expected more or even a mini LED option, but it is okay. Because of that, I can give this laptop a solid 9 out of 10 score. It was easy, one of the best screens available, and I loved it, especially with this touch-ready display. I liked it. Okay, let's talk about performance. This laptop right here has an Intel Core i9-13900H 14-core CPU, which is nice, alongside RTX 4060 with 8 GB of VRAM from NVIDIA. This is a good composition for this kind of laptop, and I liked using it. You can easily edit your photos or videos with it with no concerns. I had around 5 minutes and 11 seconds when I was rendering one of my videos, and it was a great experience. I liked it, and there was no problem with it. It was faster than a lot of gaming laptops with better specs, which was amazing to see. I think one of the reasons is this laptop has NVIDIA RTX Studio drivers, which means you're gonna love working with this laptop when you are doing your content creation workloads, or you are using Adobe softwares like Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, or Autodesk applications like 3D Max, Maya, SketchUp, and some other applications. All of them were great with this laptop, or even Blender. But NVIDIA Studio drivers means you're not gonna have the best performance in games. In some games, I had a good experience, in some I didn't. Like Cyberpunk, I had okay experience. I had too low FPS on minimums, but a great maximum FPS in Cyberpunk, which means this laptop could perform better with max switch. And because of that, I can suggest you to buy this laptop if you want to game on it. This is for people who wants to work and do their jobs with this laptop. We played some other games like Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, and Apex Legends. You can see all the footages and all the frame rates in the overlay screen, and I like the performance of this laptop overall. There is no problem with it. It's for content creators, and it can do anything you want in that workload easily for you. It's not for games. In this section, I can give this laptop a solid 8 out of 10 because I said it too many times. It can do its job, the job it's made for. That's the whole point of this laptop. And the webcam quality, as you can see, is good enough. It's a little overexposed, but it will fix it over time. Now you can see. I like it. What do you think about the mic quality? Tell us in the comments below. Battery life of this laptop was amazing, especially with this 83 watt-hour battery. I had around 8 or 9 or even 10 hours of battery life, which is insane. With this kind of laptop, with this amazing specs, you're gonna love the battery life of this laptop. I liked it. And the performance hit when you unplug the battery wasn't that much, and I liked using it even when I'm on battery not plugged in, which was a great experience. Overall, I can give this laptop a solid 9 out of 10 score, easily. If you want to buy a laptop just for your content creation workloads with lightweight and amazing display, you're gonna love having this laptop. Just buy it. It is for you. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any opinion about this laptop, don't forget to comment down below. This is HP Envy 16. It is one of the best creator laptops in the market, and today we are gonna review it. Spoiler, spoiler alert.